Hey guys, it's Enzo's mommy here. I know you didn't hear from me for a long time, and probably you already know yourself the reason why. It's a year and a half ago, Enzo has died. Um, he was a healthy boy. He didn't have any pain. It was just time for him to go. Unfortunately, at this moment, I was on my vacation. That's what also made my feeling, I believe, also a lot more worse because I wasn't there with him on his last days. And honestly saying, before I was going on this vacation, I had a feeling like something is wrong. Something is going wrong because I don't know. It's just at some point you have this feeling like you don't want to go, like you're afraid of something, and but then you think like, come on, Anna, relax, it's all right, it's just your strange mind is playing with you. But when I heard on my last day of the vacation, guys, it was last day, when I heard the news from my stepdad that Enzo is gone, it was like, yeah, I felt it. I felt something is up. That's the reason why I didn't want to go, but I still did, and I was blaming myself for a long time. So I wasn't there with him. Maybe he needed me or something. Even though I know there was no pain, he wasn't sick. He just fall asleep and never woke up. They kept the body until I'm back from my vacation because that's no way I can go without saying goodbye to him. And when I saw him, he was sleeping like always does, and even his fur, guys, even his fur was still shiny. Like if you look at him, you would never say he's dead. It's just sleeping dog. From one side, of course, I had a lot of pain, frustration, and I was crying like hell for many, many days. But from another side, I was happy it did happen this way. He didn't have any pain, he wasn't suffering. He didn't have any sicknesses that I had to put him to sleep. So he just gone. He was just gone in one moment. He was getting old. He got almost 9, but there was just like a month he didn't keep up with till get to 9 years old, and that's about that's about a good age for English bulldogs. I mean, like 100% pure breed, because that's what Enzo was. There was no any mix involved, never or whatsoever. So, but honestly saying, for many times I was trying to make a video for you guys, and it was every time bursting into tears, and I couldn't stop. And probably like, yeah, now it's the time when I'm able to talk about this without so much emotions being involved. It's been a year and a half, and pain slightly adjusted. You learn how to live with this. From the beginning, it was a disaster. You're coming home, and right away you're looking at the place where he would come out to meet you, to greet you, or he would just stay on the couch. Like, you're coming in, you turn left because that's where he always is, and there is not him. Um, yeah, okay. Uh, I'm still thinking if I'm gonna cry or not. Um, and yeah, still emotions, still emotions. Whew. People were asking to me like, Anna, maybe you want to get another dog, and literally saying, guys, that's the worst pain I ever felt in my life. Here we come again. I No matter what happened in my life, there was really difficult situations. After that, after Enzo died, in 2 months after his death, I found out I have a begin stage of um, how it called in English, actually, the womb, the womb, and the neck of the womb, beginning stage of cancer. And honestly saying, I didn't get so much hurt, so much emotions when I find out about Enzo's death. It was the most painful situation in my life. And frankly saying, thinking even idea of another dog for me, it's it's like no, because no way I can go through something like this again. But my parents, they got a dog, a Yorkshire Terrier, and I do love him like hell. Again, so I didn't want to get a dog, but I was forced to love one still because I see him quite a bit because me and my parents live not so far from each other. It's like, yeah, it's about like 10 minutes, right? So I see him quite a bit. He stays over with me. Yeah, you know we're talking about him, Cassie. Yeah, you know. You want to say hi, Cassie? You want to say hi? He's right here. Come on. Come on, Cassie. Come on. Wil je gewoon zeggen? Wil je gewoon zeggen, Cassie? Nee. So, but somebody from my own, Cassie. You see, he actually understands, he feels we're talking about him. Come on, madame. Come on, Cassie. Here it is. Look at him. Yeah, you're still a puppy. He's not actually a puppy anymore, but he's still not a big dog yet. He's like something over 1 year old, and his ears, they're gonna just hang like this. What's wrong with the light? They're just gonna hang like this because yeah, we kind of like it, you know. You're still gonna look like a puppy. So how can you not love something like this? But thinking about my own dog, my own responsibility, my own friend that you have day-to-day life with, I cannot imagine. I literally cannot imagine. Or a cat, for example, the same thing, you know. The idea of going through again something difficult like this, I'm sure a lot of you will understand me here now. Uh, Maybe, probably some of you also have lost your best friend, and it was like an end of the world. And for me, literally, it was, and it still is. I still miss him terribly. I have a urn with his ashes, and I'm not gonna show it. I don't think it's appropriate, also towards you guys. It's just for me. I have it on a special place, and every time I come home, I greet him. I go away, I kiss him. At least that's a little bit of idea of him being present. Okay, and further, I'm thinking like what to do with this channel because, yeah, it's Enzo's channel. I don't want to sell it, even though I was offered quite nice amount of money for this. But it's Enzo's channel. There's Enzo's video, and I know those people, they're gonna delete it, and that's not way something I want. I want to keep them for myself, maybe for you guys if you want to see something of him again, or maybe somebody else who is looking to choose maybe English Bulldog, and they can come come into one of our videos of Enzo and say, yeah, actually, yes, you know, that's something I would want. Because I remember before we got with my ex Bulldog, we were looking a lot of videos of English Bulldogs just to see if it's something for us, and we were just totally in love with that, and we never stopped watching those videos. So I'm sure I don't want to sell it. I want to keep it, but keep it on this state. That means because YouTube is keep changing rules, which means at some point this channel will might get stopped because there's a lot of changes going on, and YouTube at some point also not going to be very popular, let's say like this. And I don't want it also to just disappear at one moment. So in order to keep the channel going, there got to be something, some activity. And I'm thinking what to do now. I could offer you guys, if you would want to, if you're interested, that maybe would help to some of you. Maybe it would help also me a little bit. Enzo's mommy is an astrologer, professional certified astrologer, and tarot reader. Yeah, never thought, never knew in my life I'm gonna come to something like this. But after Enzo's death, and after I found out I have this diagnosis with the cancer, which is actually totally fine now, in case you would get worried of me. Um, there was a long time of depression. It was just a terrible time, and nothing helped. Absolutely nothing helped. One psychologist, the best psychologist there is, one therapist, the best there is. They did put me at some point on off my knees and on my feet, but it still wasn't enough for me. It's like my life was completely off the track, off the order. I didn't know where I belong, and even actually if I'm belonging to this world. You know, guys, I had different ideas in my head. Trust me, I'm not gonna say it out loud what exactly was there and how it made me feel and what I wanted to do. But I needed to find something that gonna keep me going and to help myself, because I've realized nobody gonna help you if you not gonna do it yourself first. And that's how I got introduced into astrology. I started to be interested about like how this stuff works, you know. I did try to take some consultations with other astrologers. It was like nonsense. I was like, okay, whatever. But the basis I knew it was really good. So what I did, I started to learn it myself. First, it was for myself. I wasn't even planning to make any consultations or anything like that. But later, when friends of mine or just my surrounding colleagues, they begin to tell me like, Anna, you have to spread this to the world because this is something you can help people with. And I'm thinking maybe because I'm doing consultations, I'm hell busy with this, to be honest. But I'm thinking maybe if you would want, guys, just comment, say what you think about that. If I would make some videos with that, tarot actually came additional to this. It wasn't planned to learn that, but actually every astrologer they should know a tarot as well. Um, but when I started to use it, and I was like, damn, that thing freaking works. Yes, that works. So maybe I could do like how to say it, Jesus Christ. After so emotional conversation, it's a little bit difficult to find the correct words to explain what I mean. Not conversation, monologue. You see, that's the point I mean. You know, Enzo talk pulls me off still of the track. It's still my softest spot probably there is right now. So yeah, guys, tell me if you would want to watch it or not. But probably would be still good if I post something, so the channel is not going nowhere. It's also 300,000 subscribers. It's a big audience, guys. It's like a big city. It's one big city sitting right there watching me. So maybe we could do something like this. Maybe you want to support Enzo's mommy, you just click on the video, put the like, thumb up, and you can turn it off if you're not interested. But at least to have a little bit motion going on. I don't know. Just suggest something. Maybe you have ideas. Let me know, guys. I kiss you. I love you. And Enzo always will be with us. I think I'm starting to cry again. No,